ride though, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. Let's go.
What's good, y'all? We got breaking news. I had to pull over. Baby T.O. has entered the NCAA transfer portal, man. That's crazy. On your way in, hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. We have breaking news. Shout out to Nemo. What's good? What's good? I know, right? Yeah, hey, I hate this one. I really do. I hate this one. Yep, I hate this one, man. Dark Boys in the house. What's good? Yeah, man. T.O. has entered the transfer portal. Um, he said, "Hey, why?" No, I have no idea, man. I don't feel like it was a good move at all to end that quarter. I mean, all four wide receivers. I mean, we're gonna talk about it's crazy, crazy. Dark Boss was good, Amanda. Thank you for the live update. Yeah, it's definitely a live update. I'm really talking, doing a little shopping, and I look at and I see that it says "baby" in his report, and I'm like, man, crazy. So the update you got, man, that is crazy. Dark Boy says he was gonna start this year coming. Yeah, I don't. This one right here, honestly, I don't know why you want to leave. Johnson leaving, Will Shepherd leaving, Trey Thomas, Amari Miller coming back. But I mean, seems me. Juju's head. I mean, you got to go to even with the offensive line. But yeah, I was just updating that Baby T has officially entered the transfer out and about. But I want that job. That's crazy. Upset about losing him. Yeah, me too. I am too. This one right here, I don't understand why. But it's what it is. Next man up. We good regardless. Why he leaving? I mean, there's no. Yeah, baby T.O. leaving. My signal bad. That's why I keep coming in and out. He said if Amarian leave, I'm gonna be hurt to shreds. Hey, I ain't think Baby T.O. was leaving. So I mean, if Baby T.O. is leaving, there's no telling what's next. In regards to that. I mean, but I just can't see Amarian Miller leaving. But I mean, he wasn't good anyways. May have been some backroom conversations last call. That's possible. It's possible somebody could have been in his ear. But I mean, I just don't understand why he would leave when Coach Prime was like patient with him when he got injured. I mean, they were saving him for next season. So it's like, I mean, that's kind of like, in my opinion, I I have to actually I have to hold certain things because you guys know how it is. I'm always getting involved when saying certain things. So some things I'm just not gonna say, but I'm gonna just say that he had an opportunity next season. So I mean, maybe he felt like, I don't know. I don't see Amarian leaving. He's a dog. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Other teams are recruiting and talking to the Colorado Buffs players. Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, that shouldn't make you want to leave though. Like, we finna have 4 wide receivers at least get drafted in 2025 draft. At least 4 wide receivers. I mean, we barely even run the ball. Like, we don't even run. You know what I'm saying? We see games where we like, why is they not running the ball? So you a wide receiver, you ain't going nowhere that's going to be the same like Colorado. He's just made a bad move in my opinion, man. Like I say, it's certain things that I'm gonna say, certain things I'm not gonna say, but that wasn't a good decision. I hate to hear this. I'm hurt behind this one. Yeah, man. Hey, I ain't like this one. This was one where I had to go live immediately with y'all. I mean, it's too much comp. I wouldn't leave unless I had a spot somewhere else. I still wouldn't leave. Like, me personally, like, if I'm seeing this, it's one thing for us to see it as outsiders, but if you're an actual player, you got a chance to see it firsthand. Like, what's going on with how they changing the program. So I still wouldn't leave, man. I mean, but it's good that he left because LaJohntay Wester, Travis, Will Shepherd, all them boys, they was all about unselfishness. So I mean, if he did leave because of that, then you know maybe he's doing things for himself. We don't need that on the team, so it is what it is. That was dumb of him. He would have gotten plenty of PT facts. That's what I'm saying. He would have got plenty of playing time. Like, wow, look at this ATO stay hurt with TCU and still was hurt all season. Exactly. But you have coaches that was being patient with him while he was injured. So it's like, say now you want to leave, bro. He didn't It's true, man. I mean, 215 people in the room, man. Drop in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel. I'm almost at the house, so if it's loud right now, just bear with me. You know, I'm driving. I'm in my Mustang. That's why it's loud right now. But I'm almost at the house. These kids need to stop and think. Hey, this is a bad move, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. This move right here don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, man. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. If somebody want to take what I say and run with it, is what it is. This one don't make sense. He will end up just like Kamani McClain. I believe he left because Shador isn't there. I mean, we got ESPN 300 top, but number one. I'm gonna say number one. People saying the other kid is number one, but I mean, we have 5-star quarterback Julian Juju Lewis, so it's like that still ain't no reason for me to want to leave. We got a quarterback. That still is not a good excuse. That don't make sense to me. Especially if you consider yourself a veteran, you supposed to want to you supposed to love that. I mean, Juju Lewis is coming, Juju Lewis is coming in the spring early. So you got a chance to be with him, work out with him, train with him. So to leave because Shador isn't there, that don't make sense. Still not a good excuse. Facts. I agree, Ron. I don't understand what he could be thinking. That wasn't a good move right there, man. I don't care if you see the video or not. That don't make sense. I mean, all 4 wide receivers left, and when you got injured, the wide receiver coach, I never forget him stating this in an interview. He said, "We're gonna hold Baby T.O. into next season because he's not 100%. You know, because we know what he can do, but we can't use him if he's not 100%." And you know what I'm saying? And then you still decide to leave when it's your time. Like, think about it. The only receivers that's left right now that we know for sure is starting Amari Miller, um, Draylon Miller. And then from there it's wide open. So I just made it to the house, so now y'all can hear me good. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's Draylon Miller, Amari Miller, and then from there it's wide open. So it's like, man, that's crazy. It's your opportunity. He said at the previous team meeting, Coach Hart, Coach Phillips, and Coach Prime already said if it's not for you, there's the porter. He says, I think it's because of the new recruits, but if a player is up, I mean, if that makes you leave, then it is what it is. Boy, leaving because he's not a good route runner. He's a one-trick pony, easy to cover. You can't miss what you never had. Guys, he never played here. He never was playing at TCU. Come on. Hey, I mean, that's facts. You can't deny that. Let's be real. He couldn't crack the line up this year. He probably figured same next year. It's so dogs coming. They trying to insert tight ends. Somebody gonna snatch him up quick. I mean, money got these doing anything. Bruh had T.O. as a mentor. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. It just don't add up to me. I mean, T.O. is coming to the games, coming to the practices, and you call yourself Baby T.O., and you still leave when it's your time. 4 wide receivers in front of you has decided, well, it ain't decided, but 4 of them going to the league, and you got an opportunity to get in and compete for a starting spot that you know is wide open, and you leave when Juju is on the way, that's a bad move, man. That's just if the player is not up for that boy hasn't got faith in Juju. He wanted Shador. While I understand Edwards leaving to go home and knowing this was a pass offense, this shocked me. Yeah, this one really shocked me. Family first kicks. What's good with you? Yeah, baby T.O. gone, bro. If the player is not for competition and going to fight for the spot he wants, he will be replaced swiftly. 304 people in the room. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Everything ain't for everybody. Baby T.O. didn't want to work. We with you, bro. Get him safely. Get home safely. Yeah, I'm home now. I don't get it, but appreciate that, Ali. Appreciate it. Yeah, Juju at quarterback can scare older wide receivers with timing and chemistry issues. Man, you got the best coaches, you know what I'm saying, around you. You know, you have a team that's on the rise. I mean, you're in a passing offense. You have an opportunity to get on the field immediately. And I mean, it's not like Juju is some scrub. I mean, as I said before, Juju is ESPN's second ranked best quarterback. So 5-star. Thinking he only came to play with Shador may not want to play with a freshman. I see y'all kind of saying the same thing. What I'm saying is, where can he go where he's going to be used like Pat Shermer's offense, where they throwing the ball every play, and actually where he can actually start. You know, it's one thing to go somewhere and you having to sit behind somebody. And yes, I agree, Ali. I believe he know what's coming. Perhaps it was not his choice. Maybe the coach he had that talk. Hey, that's a good point, Nate. It is possible that the coaches probably could have been in his ear, letting it be known. But I still don't think that that's possible because I've seen numerous interviews with the wide receiver coach Corey. I mean, Coach Prime and the rest of those coaches stating that they was going to be patient with Baby T.O. So to me, it still don't make sense. So I still don't believe that that's the case. I don't believe he was forced out by the coaches. I agree, Mag Dog. However, some of these players are under pressure by their families and outside sources to leave Colorado and get a bag elsewhere in playing time. I can't disagree with that because we are in a generation where it's all about NILs, money, and all of that. But I mean, if he had an opportunity to get a bag when he didn't play at TCU or Colorado, I don't blame him any bit. You know, I don't see how somebody would want to offer a bag to a player that haven't played in 2 or 3 years. Me personally, that's just my opinion. Not to say he's not a great wide receiver. I'm just saying, what has he done for as far as production wise? Random. Arizona State University Sun Devils coaching staff is amazing with the athletes. Real bad move. Players don't want to compete, want it easy. That's the only thing I can think of, man. I mean, when we talking about 4 spots open, y'all know how Coach Prime get down. So it's not like, oh, Amari Miller going to start or Draylon going to start. It's going to be a competitive battle in spring. So you knowing that and you still leave, yeah, but we don't know how Juju will be this level. We just stay tuned, man. Just stay tuned. There's some dogs coming from the portal. Coach Prime is going to hit that portal harder than ever. And y'all all that's saying this about Juju Lewis is gonna flip over and start saying y'all knew he was gonna be great. Facts. There is no reason to leave. Wasn't he hurt majority of the season? Yes, he was hurt majority of the season. He was hurt majority of the season. So I mean, What I see is he didn't want to work. He gonna regret it. Competition is going your way to be real. He don't have an excuse. He's either leaving for playing time elsewhere or money is being offered, in my opinion. If this is correct, think about it. Think about what you're saying, though. He's leaving for playing time elsewhere. Where else, we're going to see later, can he go where there is open spots at wide receiver? The Colorado 4 starting wide receivers are gone, which means there will be a competitive battle in spring camp for a starting job. So that doesn't make sense. And then you say money is being offered. For a player that hasn't played in 2 years, from my knowledge, if that's what he was able to do, then hey, I wouldn't blame him. Shout out to Coach Barry. He says word is we gonna get Kevin Concepcion. Facts. NC State receiver. 5'11", 186, 124 receptions, 1,655 yards, 18 touchdowns over 2 years at NC State. 2023 Rookie of the Year, Freshman All-American with Farrakhan, Quinn, and Cornell. Yes. Hey, listen, I'm gonna just say this, man. With what is coming at wide receiver, it probably spooked some people. It probably intimidated some people, man. That's all I'm gonna say. No matter who leaves or stays, Colorado would be a force to be reckoned with in the Pac-12. Facts. Peter says, dang, I hate he is leaving. I hate it too. So make no mistake about it. I mean, my opinion is my opinion. It's not like I don't hate it. I mean, I hate it as well. I mean, that's why I'm live with y'all now talking about it. He says, I was looking forward to watching him give them the business. Me too. I just felt like this was gonna be Baby T.O. year, this second year. With all four wide receivers leaving, I felt like it was gonna be Baby T.O., Draylon Miller, Amarian Miller. You throw in some of the receivers from the transfer portal. Now we have a real good team. We have a possession receiver in Baby T.O. We have speed with the kid Quinn. Y'all talking about Quinn Gibson. And I mean, we ain't even talking about Adrian Wilson. I have him on my top 5 list. So, hey, some dogs in that wide receiver room slowly, but it's still young guys though. Baby T.O. is a veteran, so you would think that he would want the smoke. Appreciate you for the super chat, by the way, Coach Barry. He may get stuck in a portal. Hey, it wouldn't surprise me any bit. No, Baby T.O., you the tallest wide receiver, next man up. Hey, he in the portal now. Exactly. Some dogs are coming. We have dogs coming. That's facts. Not sure why he left. You were hurt. Yep. Cam. Oh yeah, we haven't even mentioned Cam Michael. Yeah, Cam Michael gonna get his spin. Caleb Mathis. I mean, that just opened the door up for those guys. Timmons. So is Timmons a veteran? Yeah, Timmons a veteran. Yep. I do like these young bucks coming in, but I just would prefer some taller dudes, at least one. That's a great point in a way, but when you think about Pat Shermer's offense and Coach Prime, they really don't like tall wide receivers. They like the little speedy receiver, LaJohntay Wester, Jimmy Horn. They really don't like tall receivers. He found out some dogs are coming. Yes. My guess would be if it was a conversation with him and the receivers, because the receivers coach, because I do remember Coach Hart speaking on Well Off Media video stating that we're going to have some conversations with some of y'all in regards to the portal. Some of y'all need to step up. I don't think I got the clip now, and maybe it feared a lot of them. But my only guess would be, if it was a conversation with the coaches, would be, hey, we got this receiver coming. We have this receiver coming. Nothing's gonna be given to you. and maybe he was like, "Well, I'd rather go somewhere else." But again, all we're doing is just guessing. We don't really know. But all I know is he should have stayed and battled it out. Caleb Mathis will get playing time at wide receiver. I feel like he will. I feel like he will too. But I mean, it's gonna be about what he do as far as spring camp. He ain't gonna get playing time just because he's the next man up. See, that's what people don't understand. That Prime runs this team like a professional type of organization. It ain't no such thing as, oh, okay, I'm on the depth chart. Baby To is he's left. LeJonte's gone. Jimmy Horn Jr. gone. So I'm next. So I'm gonna play. No, you're gonna have to compete. And these guys don't understand that it's 0 loss for the Buffs facts because he didn't play. Bigger D line and linebacker for real. Secondary was wrecking shop. Who is Mathis better than that starts? Y'all gotta chill. Mathis is one of the favorites on the channel, man. He was the first wide receiver to be interviewed. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, what he does again in spring is gonna be on him. But I mean, it's not gonna be easy because there's a lot of dogs coming. December 9th gonna be crazy, man. I'm already knowing. There's so many wide receivers that's leaving certain teams that I'm like, wow. So Fool says we don't need somebody that injury prone. He's got hurt. I bet Coach Prime told him he needs to hit the portal. It wouldn't surprise me if Prime told him not to hit the portal, but he probably told him, hey, we got this guy coming. We have this guy coming, and so, if you want to stay, you can stay, but you're going to have to compete. But I just can't see Prime saying, hey, man, you need to hit the portal. I just can't see that. He is done all 4 years. Oh, y'all talking about Timmons? Coach Bear says, I don't see Caleb getting time at wide receiver, man. You get too many super rocket fast wide receivers. I actually feel like Caleb Mathis should play corner or safety. But we're gonna see. I just know that it's gonna be a lot of wide receivers that's gonna be probably hitting that portal. But I don't see Caleb hitting it. But I hope Amari and Miller don't hit it. Just sad to automatically assume he don't want the smoke. That's a shame. That's a kid. I mean, it's all about sports. Everybody's just speculating. Nobody knows. But we do know that there's 4 spots open at wide receiver right now for the Colorado Buffs next season. We do know that. So any wide receiver that's on the roster right now has a chance to compete for the starting job. So anybody that's assuming he left because he didn't want to smoke has a good point. Because it's not like Coach Prime is playing favorites. You see what happens when you work or you outcompete your opponent. You know what I'm saying? Look at Charlie Offerdall. Look at Cash Cleveland, freshman. Look at Draylon Miller, freshman. So it's not like it's not any kind of um, fairness going on. Why else would you leave? Cam, Michael, Draylon, Amarian, Gibson, Farrakhan, Adrian Wilson, and more from the portal. We good. Facts. There are some dogs, other positions, someone gonna surprise. Oh yeah, trust me, I already know. No more walk-ons on the new 105 roster shortage. Yeah, the new roster shortage is at 105 now. Hey, you gotta think about that too. That's a good point right there. Seeking God Films, they have strength the roster limit for next year. So hey, that makes it more challenging too. Do he get a ring or anything if they win the bowl game since he hit the portal? Yes, he will because he was actually, finished the roster as far as this season. But for next season, then obviously it would be different. Cash, Charlie are more of optics as far as this. You two can walk on and start. Amari and Miller and Dallin Hayden are going to hit the portal. Do Dallin have eligibility? I don't think Amari and Miller gonna hit the portal. Now, if he hit the portal, then it'll be, like, okay, now I'm going some type of way. I'm feeling some type of way. Amari Miller not going anywhere. Yeah, I don't see Amari Miller hitting the portal. He had plenty of time to do so, and he didn't. So I just can't see that. Assad Wasim gonna go off watch. I like Assad. We might have a couple players from Arkansas coming. Hey, I think so too. Dance Hall and Nebraska. Nebraska had like 40 players that hit the portal. Dallin might hit the portal, but I don't see Amarian leaving. Need a dog at tight end. And we have a dog at tight end. I made a video on him. He's a 3-star tight end. I can't think of his name, but we have a dog at tight end. People not realizing he hurt that clavicle when he was at TCU too. Then again at Colorado, Cam, Farrakhan, Adrian, Cornell, Quentin, Wasim, Draylon that you didn't mention are running around 42-44. The Rockets game tape. Whoever wants to leave, the door is open. Facts. 545 in the room. Hit the like button, man. This was a very short notice live because I didn't see it coming. So the stream kind of started out a little bit rough because I was really shopping, man. And I looked down and I saw, and I was like, dang, he hit the portal. So let me go live and let you guys know, update you guys, because I'm sure y'all feel the same that I feel. What are your honest expectations for next year without Travis and Shedeur? I have high expectations, man, to be honest with you. Juju Lewis was absolutely a great pickup. Then we have some very good offensive linemen. Cardi Smith, I like him. The wide receivers we're never going to have to worry about skill positions. And I mean, Travis Shedeur, they are the top 2 NFL draft picks. So no team will ever be able to replace Travis or Shedeur. And I'm talking about any team. That's would never be done. That's why those two are about to make history for the Colorado Buffaloes, as far as with Travis being taken probably first or second, and Shedeur being taken first or second. So you never would be able to replace that. But as far as expectations for next year, I feel very good. We have a quarterback, we have wide receivers, we have offensive linemen. I mean, the sky's the limit. Coach Prime wants that Big 12 conference championship. So me knowing him as a competitor, I feel good about going into next season, honestly. Like, my honest opinion. I'm if you've been following my channel, I'm a very honest person. And a lot of times my honesty gets me into trouble a lot sometimes, but I don't care. I speak my mind. I really feel like this team has what it takes. DJ McKinney coming back. We have a lot that's coming back. We have a lot that's leaving, but the portal makes it easy for a team to be back in the race the next season. And when you can hit the portal like Prime, I mean, every hole that needs to be filled would be pretty much filled. He says Dallin, either they're going to leave on the run more with Juju. I think they're gonna let Juju sling it. I think he believed the Deion leaving lies. I don't think that's the case. We want the chip next year. Ponder seems to be a good quarterback. I like Ponder as well. I like Ponder. Ponder should be starting quarterback next year. It's gonna be a battle, man. I feel like Juju is gonna have the edge. But we'll see. Also, the NCAA are about to remove the spring portal, so this might be the only time for players to get in. That could be. That could be. If that's true, I really don't keep up with the rules of the spring portal and all that because it's confusing for me. But it still don't make sense. Again, it don't make sense, man. 4 starting spots are open for the Colorado Buffaloes going into the spring camp. If I'm a competitor, I know my coach is going to give me a legit opportunity, and I'm really like that. I'm baby To, or I'm, Amari Miller, or any wide receiver. I'm staying, like, because I know what I can do. That's just me though. Buffs offense need involvement of tight end, keeping the run game, Big 12 championship coming, keep running the ball. I do think they're going to have to run more than they had to this season because, Shador and Travis what they was able to do for us with a little bit of help, as far as certain positions. It's going to be more strategy, I think, next season. I agree. DC legacy. I'm really curious to see Ponder get some love. Another possible portal guy. Amari and Miller is very good, but not the best wide receiver. He has to stay consistent. That's what hurt him from taking the starting role. I watched practice all season. Amari and Miller is a dog, man. you know, um, I know a little some, Coach Barry, but Amari and Miller is a dog. What he does on as far as game, see, he's more of a player that's going to perform in the game rather than practice. So Um, Amarian, you will see. I know who you are, Coach Barry. So next season, me and you will have the same conversation if Amarian stay, which I think he will. Cordale is gone for real. Yes, it is official, man. Cordale Russell has entered the transfer portal. Real talk. The scouts want to see how you practice. They can see how you work and prepare. We're running that ball effectively next year. I agree. Is Staub still on the roster? Yes, as of right now, he's still on the roster. The only quarterback, I think Walter Taylor, he entered the portal, but Staub is still there. True freshman wide receiver has proof with guys like Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams. Um, I agree. That's great. Yeah, Jeremiah Smith, Ryan Williams, no, them guys nice. This is the time to be at a wide receiver at Colorado. Yes. Late getting here. What's up? Just my thoughts. C5 ain't who he was built to be. Every wide receiver except Mathis touched that field this season, and he couldn't get on there. Is a reason for that. Hey, great. I mean, great points. I'm just reading the comments, man. I'm gonna just say I agree. Great points, man. I gave y'all my opinion. The '90s era and 2000s can were three deep at every position, as Bama and Georgia are in this era. Good teams are deep. Yeah, you need depth. I think that's what you're trying to say. Yeah, you need good depth. I knew he was going to the portal when he cut that duck bill off his head. He was a side switcher. That's crazy, man. Juju will be better, well-rounded quarterback one. It's levels to this. However, you got realize that what works for you, coach, is building depth. You have to realize rule changes. You can't run from competition. Question: if you enter the portal, can you change your mind and get out? No. I mean, you can, but with hey, the way Coach Prime operates, hey, once you hit that portal, it's goodbye. So this just was a this was a bad mistake, man. I just that's just my opinion. Everybody have their own opinions. I love Baby To. I hate it. When I first saw it, I immediately went live. So I'm giving him the respect, but I just don't think it was a good move. even if it was for the money, because sometimes, you know, I just feel like, man, if you are really who you are in this offense, you will get drafted. Like, it's not like you won't get drafted. I mean, I guarantee y'all, Will Shepherd, LaJohntay, Jimmy, and um, Travis. Well, obviously, of course, Travis Hunter. All four of our wide receivers going to be drafted, guaranteed. Magdal, did you hear about another quarterback, possibly a transfer coming that's going to be in front of Juju? No, I didn't hear anything about that, Mac, but I wouldn't be surprised, as you know how Coach Prime operates. There's no such thing as, gimmies. So it wouldn't surprise me. But no, I haven't heard anything about that. Yes, I believe can back out of the portal and stay. You probably can as far as rule wise, but when you bag out on Coach Prime, I just can't see Prime saying, "Okay, yeah, you come on back." I thought that a little bit with Kamani McLean until I realized how Coach Prime was going about it, the situation. So I just can't see a player leaving and then coming back after a change of hearts. I can see Dayon Hayes coming back because he didn't play in 4 games due to getting injured. The Baylor game. Ryan Bull hit that transfer portal. Yeah, I heard about that. And I believe he see what Prime is about to get in that transfer portal too. Yeah, I heard about Ryan. But none of those guys that hit the portal was more surprising than this one, in my opinion. Because I was just looking for Baby T.O. to get in, and it was his time. Baby T.O. will be another Alto McCaskill in the portal. He's going to sit again. Hey, Houston in the house, what's good? He says, Mag Dog, what's up? Was looking forward to C5, but oh well, next man up. Hey, I agree. I was looking forward to him as well. Keyshawn just talking for clicks. Baby T.O. entering the portal was a huge mistake, but I wish him well. Facts, facts. I want to make sure that's stated from me as well. I wish Baby T.O. all the success. I hope he get picked up out of the portal, because the reality is, if you hit the portal, it's not a guarantee that you're going to come out of it. So I hope that there's a team out there that can still give him an opportunity, whether he played a little bit at TCU. I'm not sure, but regardless of his situation, I wish him success, man. I want to see him go off and do great things, whether I agree with it or not. They must be patient. Yeah, I agree. Jimmy might be undrafted because he stays hurt, but still would be called to a team. Prime going to pull some screens, and his 4.3 going to pull some screens as well. Jimmy is blazingly fast, and so all you have to do is run a fast 40. And I mean, and they are already talking about getting him the ball for the next the bowl game. Shador Sanders wants Jimmy Horn to have a breakout game, so that film is going to help as well in that 40-yard dash. So Jimmy gonna be good. He fast. He fast. Speed kills. And anytime you have speed, they'll give you a chance. Isaiah Harris looks like the most talented running back. Ali announced NFL draft on Instagram. I hated it a little bit because I felt like he was going to come to us, but it is what it is. Prime feels if you leave, he's building men. Got NFL doors open if you do hard work. Yes, the way Prime operates, it's not how other teams operate. So you're gonna have to compete. It's not next man up because you're the next man up on the roster. Like, nah, ain't nothing giving. It makes no sense for him to leave. So I'm gonna open the link for anybody that want to come in and give their thoughts. I just shared the link. Once again, we have breaking news. Baby T.O. Cordale Russell has entered the transport portal. And that's where we at right now. I was just checking my ticker because I have a notification that lets me know every time there's movement going on from the transport portal. So I'm just making sure ain't nothing else crazy happening. So just let me make sure. Okay, all right. Says I'm excited to see Welch get unleashed. Yeah, I feel like Welch is definitely gonna get his run for it. Sad to hear this. I was looking forward to seeing C5 ball out. Yeah, I mean C5 was one of the favorite players that I had, that I wanted to see. What's good for RPM? How you feeling? What's your thoughts on it? Yeah, I mean C5 was one of the favorite players that I had, that I wanted to see. What's good for RPM? How you feeling? What's your thoughts on it?
I'm all right, brother. How you feeling?
Doing good, doing good. What's your thoughts on the breaking news?
Uh, like I said, man, I don't feel sorry for people who quit. You quit on your dream. You done switch from one team to another. That means you ain't got you. It ain't in you.
I agree.
It ain't in you. You switching too many sides. You a side switcher. You a click hopper. You with
I
this
agree.
click this week. Next week you with another click. You know what I'm saying? So to me, if these young men ain't going and polishing their games and then going on for better, it's no sense in it.
I
Even if
agree.
you on the scout team, bro, you a part of something special. You understand what I'm saying? And people got to realize this guy was already banged up. And
Yep.
and if I'm a coach, honestly, you had 2 surgeries already, or 1 surgery, a major one. I ain't got no room for that.
Yep.
And that's real, because in the NFL, they want to know those things.
Not to cut you off, King Jugger says, "How do you join?" I just shared the link. Just click it. I mean, if I mean, think about it though. For RPM, I mean, it don't make sense. 4 spots open at wide receiver, and you leave. Like, to me, that just says that you don't want to compete for the job. I mean, does that
Nah,
make sense to you?
I
Or
don't think it was that. I think it was bigger than that. I think it was bigger than that. Like,
so, what do you
something
think it
with the
was?
roster spots. Like, they ain't got no spots for something. Like, they ain't got spots for somebody that's banged up right now. Just like Prime said before, y'all got to listen carefully to what he be saying. We ain't taking nobody hurt on the road. If you ain't dressing, you ain't on the sideline. And things like that. That's old school mentality. If you've been banged up in war, would I take you back out? And you
That's a
ain't
good
even
point.
prove yourself as a fighter, as a shooter? I'm not
That's a good
taking you
point.
back out there on the field when you haven't proven yourself. So you're just honestly holding up a roster spot, eating my meals. And this
What
ain't
about
no
you?
disrespect to the gentleman, but this
What
is
about you?
how a business is ran.
All right, so, what about you, Coach Barry? I see you chimed in. What's your thoughts? All right, so I can't hear him. All right, what about you, A. Houston? What's going on, man? How you feeling?
Hey, Mad Dog, what's going on, player?
Not much, man. How you
Hey,
feel about the news?
first and foremost, appreciate you, man, and your platform, brother. You doing your
Appreciate
thing.
you.
That's right.
I think right now with us having Juju, man, I think that we're gonna be a run heavy team.
Yep,
And
to
then
break them.
we already brought in all these receivers. We got the 3 freshmen. You know he finna hit this portal, grab him another couple more.
Mm-hmm.
I think the competition and the fact that he was like, you know what, I ain't gonna be seeing the field like that. It sucks. But at the same time, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, I don't understand why he wouldn't. But that's the reason why I'm saying I think it was more of a business proposition for him to do something better for himself, because you're already. Damn, I just lost the thought. Hold on.
Well, you know
Because
what? I know where you going.
what was your point that you just made, brother?
Nah, I know where you're going with it. At the end of the day, y'all, college football has become the NFL.
It's become a business.
That's it. So you have the draft, which is us recruiting high school students,
Yep.
and then you have the portal, which is our free agency.
Free agency. And
And
there's no room.
Coach Prime has already stated, he said, I'm going to do the 20-40-40 rule. So 80% of CU's players will always be grad transfers or portal people.
Yep.
With the 20 remaining being the freshmen, and those freshmen are going to be expected to come in and contribute.
And bang out right now.
That's it. And you know what? It was, if you looked at how everything kind of played out, I was always wondering why, C5 really wasn't seeing the field. Like, he had an injury, he had something weird going on with him. It was always something. Like, he would have been a beast, though.
It would have. You ain't put nothing on tape. I ain't got you on no tape. What good are you? You've been banged up. I ain't got you on tape. I can't hold up a spot and you might get nicked again. You've already been nicked at the other school.
Oh, he absolutely would have started. It would have been him, Omarion.
Yeah, I ain't saying about starting. He definitely would have been in there, but I'm saying about getting nicked, like getting hurt, banged up again. God,
but you know what? I think that's the difference between the mentalities, because you look at, Jimmy was injured, you know what I'm saying? And Jimmy was like, you know what? I'm staying the course. This is what I'm doing.
Jimmy had shit on tape for that.
Correct. And that's the danger about jumping in this portal. Everybody thinks that the portal is just, the
name and height.
Nah, yeah, because you're going to get stuck in that portal, because at the end of the day, if you have no film other than your 2022.
I want to make a point on it. About a month ago, they was filming practice. And of course, Baby T.O., I think what color they have on? Green when they hurt or whatever? Well, anyway, he was he was going at it with DJ McKinney, and he was dogging a little bit, but he also pushed DJ McKinney.
Oh yeah, they were getting like a little fight.
Right. I think one of the issues was that Coach Prime them told him to back off DJ Kenny. Reason being is because he's sitting on the sideline. They didn't want DJ Kenny's head to be getting messed up, to be focused on
him
Baby
for a game.
Trying to punk him. Trying to punk him. That was one of the reasons why I feel that. Because see what I don't know if y'all heard it, but he was right there on video. Baby T.O. say, "Man, I'm going back south," and I knew then that he was going to transfer because he was agitated, and it was the same time that he got into it with DJ McKinney. I was like, "Dang, hold on a second."
Hey,
and
you know what?
He was bad too.
They
that was part of it.
You got to see the interview he did on Reach the People. He said he had the same issue at TCU where he was like, I walked in, I thought I was the man, couldn't nobody tell me nothing, X, Y, and Z. Me being here at CU has humbled me and X, Y, and Z. But at the end of the day, we see that, like you just pointed out, it didn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Somebody else made a very good point. Somebody else in the chat made a very good point when they said, I saw him in practice. He was dogging, jumping, doing mossing people in the whole yard. But the person in the chat made something real clear that I like what he said. He said that Mathis and even Isaiah Hodge, both of them was getting time. So why wouldn't Baby T.O. get some tips? Even Wasim got in there maybe 1 or 2 times.
He wasn't 100%, and they don't want to risk him getting nicked on like some bullshit plays at the end of the game. You throwing away this man whole next season.
Yeah, he wasn't 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. So it's not even worth it.
Did you see him jump and grab that ball? He had been 100%. Man, that dude jumped out the field. Now you telling me he wasn't 100%? Come on, man. And he laughed because he saw that, right?
So even if
man, that's the only reason why you wouldn't put him in. Why you ain't putting him in? Or it's either one or two reasons. If he ain't 100%, or he a distraction to the team.
Yeah, that's a fact right there, bro.
If the team ain't fucking with you, I as a coach ain't fucking with you.
But listen though, who y'all still talking about? Cordale, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But listen though, if y'all look on Well Off Media,
I think we lost him.
Okay.
it was cool. He was, all of them was vibing, joking around. I feel like
Yeah, we losing you. I don't know if you're in a bad spot.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna change
What
the
school
pace.
does
Oh, good.
I was gonna say what school does C5 go to then? Because
He just
Colorado
jumped in
was
the portal. So we'll find out Monday if somebody pick him up.
Yeah.
they won't. That's what I'm saying. I don't think and CU was the perfect situation for him. I don't think nobody else will even look at pass away. He might have to go down, maybe to the SWAC or something. But I don't think D1 will pick him up again. Honestly.
yeah, you know he had
They
that
be thinking
injury
that
too.
they going off their last names and thinking that they got the clout to just get picked up, but they don't realize
They thinking the wrong thing.
you ain't got the tape to match your name.
Exactly.
It don't make
And
sense. You would have been
Prime
a
said it
like
himself,
even
when he said it to his daughter. It's the stupidest move you could ever do to jump in the portal without a home.
Then
Right.
no
And
highlights.
so that's
He don't got no
that's the
highlights
question
of
that
his
I'm
college
curious
highlights.
about.
I mean, his high
Did
school
he have a
highlights.
home?
Right. Did he sit down and talk to Coach Prime and was like, hey, listen, X, Y, and Z? Because one thing that
That was
I
a
can see
crash dummy
consistently
move, man.
with C5 is, I mean, with Coach Prime is, if you come to him and you sit down and you rap with him, he's going to put you in
I just
position
hope he get picked up.
to do what you need to do. So he said, don't jump in this portal and don't holler at me.
Yeah.
Man, I saw that kid in 3 different practices where
That's
he
real
lost somebody, and then even DJ McKinney, man, when he did him in, and then he shoved him real hard. Come on, man, that kid was he was well enough to play,
That's
but
a
like
fact.
you said, it might
Hey.
have been something else that was adding into that. And you
Fellas.
also got to look at all
I
these
knew
guys
he was
that's coming in,
Fellas.
man. Those guys that's
Yeah.
coming in
Hey.
are nuts.
Hey,
Hey, something like
fast,
because if you
tough,
look,
discipline with
when they
character.
post and said breaking
Yep.
breaking thing that he commented.
That's all that's coming now too.
Did you
That's
see,
it.
did you see what
Fast,
he
tough,
commented?
discipline with character.
Yep.
So you can be fast, you can be tough,
That ain't discipline.
but if you ain't disciplined, ain't got no character.
They hitting the portal.
That's
They,
true.
yeah,
Yep.
Do you see how
Because
fast them
from the
dudes?
outside looking in,
Let me
from
ask
the
y'all a question.
outside now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm on the outside. I'm
Right.
not inside of the stadium and into the team itself. But I'm gonna say from the outside looking in, it looks like the perfect situation. You got like a real gourmet chef cooking you food.
hey, shout out to Chef Solomon.
Shout out to him. I don't know how their dormitories are looking, but I'm pretty sure they ain't set up in no bull.
I say he knows they won.
You know what
And
I'm
the
saying?
crazy thing
Right.
about it is, yo, he was the next big man up.
He
Yep.
was.
The
He
next
was.
guy.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he would even want to do that. He played himself.
Yeah.
But you know, that's good that he did that because it gets rid of the I in the team.
Hey,
Yeah.
fellas, you know what the blessing in all this is? Think about it like this. Last year, we were 4-8. We were 7 points away from any given game being better. Now we're 9-3. Do you see the
But shit,
improvement?
as you see, we got a recruit.
You know
though.
what I'm
He got,
saying? Like, we've gotten rid of
he
that
matched
mentality.
Cordale. I ain't gonna lie.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Completely.
saying? So
That's how you got to do it.
that's it.
You got to weed out the weak.
I want to ask y'all. I want to ask y'all something. Why Dan landing on our nuts like this? Why?
Oh my God!
Why is he on our nuts like this? Like,
Prime
bruh,
fucking
why?
up in the portal.
Man,
Fucking all over the internet. He can't turn on his TV without seeing Prime.
Yeah. That's
He
what
can't
he
flick through any Instagram reels without seeing Prime.
mm-hmm.
Hey, I
He
wanted to
can't
add
watch
one
no
more.
highlights without seeing Hunter.
Mm.
I wanted to add one more thing to
And
Probably
ain't nobody talking
also.
about his boy. What's his name? Dylan. What's his
At
name?
all.
What's
I
his
ain't
name?
gonna
I don't
lie.
even know his
I
name.
felt like we would have kept Dylan. The running game would have kind of been straight.
Nah. Do you know
Dylan
why?
was going dumb during practice before he transferred.
I think until we get our offensive line really settled and we really get the
They
dogs
got
that
some
we need.
dogs now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the
Like
only
now,
thing I'm
I
missing,
think like
bro.
now
I ain't gonna
because
lie.
Coach Prime like to run that ball. And I think
We talking
Dylan,
about Cordale, but I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna miss him, bro. He ain't show me nothing.
He ain't got no
But
tape.
he only Moss Yates, the sorry cornerback that he get on.
He ain't got no game tape.
Yeah.
I wanted to add to also what I was saying, like you guys say. Also, that man, I don't know if y'all watched the tape of them young boys. Man, them guys are moving like Cam.
dogs.
And Cam
Oh, yeah.
running like about a 4.2, man. You got Cornell, you got Quentin Gibson. That dude's super fast. You got Cornell Farrakhan. Did y'all see
They
that
don't
dude
even.
game
That's
tape,
what I'm
man?
saying.
Man,
He breaking ankles and the
X,
whole 9 yards.
That's why.
And then
X
you
is
got
our new
Antonio.
Jimmy.
Here's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
X
man,
our new
you
Jimmy.
got a lot of
Five
And
players.
count.
it's about to go
Let me
down.
tell you something else. You got Isaiah. Hold on a second. You got Isaiah Hodge that's running
Mhm.
two-way. Did y'all see the way he did Utah when he ran
Oh,
that ball
yeah.
and when
Hey.
he caught that long
That
pass?
was the entrance to Travis Hunter coming back 2.0.
I
What do you
knew
say?
I knew he was gonna do something when I seen him run that when he almost ran that kick return back
Kick.
on
Well, that's
Utah
oh
against
my
Yeah.
god.
Arizona.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
But
That's
you
when I said,
know,
oh, shoot.
Prime throw them in the game to change the pace. I don't know if y'all noticed that because he got those are like secret weapons to turn the speed pace up of the game. While everybody's winded, he'll throw them in a new pair of legs while you're on 48% now. Here come brand new legs in the game, hauling ass. Hauling ass. Now you're on your third
Then he
kickoff.
got Draylon Minute.
You're on your third kickoff. You running down there at 65%. And here comes some 100% legs. Running at 150%.
All right,
Because
y'all.
of the adrenaline he
Hey,
about
I
to
ain't gonna
get in.
lie.
And the
You know
adrenaline was
who they
pumping
need
so
to let
goddamn
loose?
hard, he dropped the damn ball. Boom.
I can't wait to see. I want to see Assad. I want to see Assad number 28. Assad. I want to see him get a little more playing time because I ain't gonna lie,
He
bro. Like
fast
when I be
too.
seeing him in
Yes.
practice, he
Yes.
be shifty. He's shifty.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
But you know what? This is what it is. Coach Prime has told us time and time again, if you produce, if you watch your film, if you do what we need you to do, you're going to see the film. So I know that we watch the videos and we see the snippets and stuff, but if until the
Cordell just
side
probably feels some
show
type
that
of way. It's like,
dog
man, you got this
consistently
freshman
across the
starting.
board,
But bro, you just
The
came with the
level
shoulder injury.
of competition, they are raising it.
yeah.
Yep.
And
So we have
the
we have
more they
offensive
bring in the
linemen.
transfer portal, it's going to keep the level of competition high.
So Rakeem said Peyton Kirkland just hit the portal too.
Kirkland,
Oh,
Them
the
Who the hell is that?
They getting that
offensive tackle.
No.
He was the offensive tackle from Clemson.
Where bro came from?
Oh, the big dude?
Yeah, big
Yeah,
dude,
the big
offensive
dude,
tackle from Clemson.
He ain't
So
get no
yeah.
burn.
yeah, if you couldn't see any, if Clash
Zach
Cleveland, a
Nets,
0-star, can see the field, why is it that you, as a seasoned player, can't see the field?
But you know,
Exactly.
Cash is the IMG guy. Them motherfuckers is smart.
Oh
And
yeah,
they
no,
be
no, no,
more
no, 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 no,
prepared.
no, no. Don't get it
Hey, I ain't
twisted.
gonna
I
lie,
got
I see
mad
it for
love for
him.
Cash. Cash is a dog. You dig what I'm saying? So why is
Yeah,
it that
because
you
what's
couldn't
the other one I
beat
saw,
out
bro?
Phillip
Like,
Houston?
bro, he was
Hey,
pissing
but did
me
you
off,
see
bro.
what Cash was doing though? Cash wasn't
Yeah,
just saying. Cash got
Cash
in the
ain't no
game
slouch.
and he
no,
was
at all.
Hey,
He,
Cash
Cash
got
ain't
in
no
the game
slouch,
and
he's
none.
just
calling out
underweight right
plays.
now.
Yep, and he was pointing out.
That's the
Yeah.
thing about Cash. Cash just need a little more muscle on his ass.
Cash
What
got
it,
in
what
there
they
and was
say?
calling
What they
out
say? He
everything.
need a little bit more. He need a little more milk.
He
He
need to
need
go
some
to
more
some
milk
Black
in
people
him.
house for some
Nah,
Thanksgiving.
this offseason, we finna see Cash blow up. He gonna come out looking
Yeah,
like a damn
exactly. Exactly.
yeah,
gremlin.
yeah.
Niggas don't
Like
take
it's
that
going.
shit serious.
So you know what? I really I kind of think because if we run in with Juju to start out with, I think that our portal is going to be
I
defensive
just hope
heavy.
Mario Miller don't leave, bro.
Miller ain't going nowhere.
Miller ain't going nowhere.
I just mad
I
at
don't
but
see
that's
Miller
not
going.
No,
Nah, he ain't going
if
nowhere.
he was
No.
going somewhere, he would
He
have
would have
left.
left.
He would have left
He's
last
been
year.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of Shador's favorites as well. And remember what
Yeah,
Shador
boy.
said? He said he gonna take care of all his guys.
Oh my
They
goodness.
Look what
ain't
he
going
did. Look
nowhere,
what he
man.
did to Seaton. He bought Seaton a
If
$200,000
Woods never got targeted, Cash out on the way. He might be a
Going
great
nowhere.
receiver.
Those are
Lindenbaum.
prime
Hey,
foundations.
that's a good analogy. I mean, a good comp. That Lindenbaum.
Say it again.
Kirkland was getting used and abused. Cash, you just need to get stronger. Listen, but he held his own even with the strength that he had.
Yes, he did because he know how to play timing.
Yep. And you know what? He studied. That's what Coach Prime told him.
He's prepared.
He's prepared.
And
you know what?
preparation will beat your physicalness all the time.
Right.
You might beat me one snap out of fucking 30 with physical brute force, push me the fuck over. Boom. But if I prepare after that, I felt your strength. Okay, this motherfucker ain't gonna do that no more to me.
Sure.
And I'm controlling the ball.
Right. Cash Cleveland is the center.
Yeah.
No. Somebody, I'm just reading the chats. I
got the instant advantage.
Oh yeah.
I got the instant advantage. Even when he do the clap, it's on one clap.
Mm-hmm.
I can get him used to as soon as he claps. Boom, that bitch is gone. And then when I need it, he claps, and it's 1 second after that.
Right.
Boom. Now you fucked up because you anticipated a 2 clap, and it's still on the 1 clap, but it's a 1 second delay. Now you caught off guard because you expecting the 2 clap or the play change, and boom, here it comes. Damn, I got you.
I think
run downhill 5 yards. Thank you.
Hey, the biggest asset that I feel that Cash had was not only that he watched game tape excessively, he also, if you watched him, he was calling out where the defense was going to move.
He knew exactly because he was watching film.
And he wasn't even playing. He got in there and did that. And that
wasn't I want to know one. This is one thing I want to ask. Wasn't Coach Ludholt coaching them down there, or he came from someplace else?
Who's Ludholt?
I thought Phil Ludholt, the O-line coach, was coaching at ING for some time.
No, Phil Holt was he was at Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Yeah,
he was at Oklahoma.
I know he came from the University of Oklahoma, or he went back there and coached again.
No, he was at University of Oklahoma before he went to Colorado. Before he came to Colorado.
Okay. I thought he was with ING.
Nah, somebody put in Pat Shermer offense need to get better.
Oh my God.
What?
I think
about timing.
Yeah, George.
Pat don't have no timing.
No, but you know what, Pat, also, you got to remember, we really didn't have a run game to balance his offense. You know what I'm saying? Now, with us getting the O-line, there won't be no excuses.
Yeah, ain't no
bad O-line.
You know what I'm saying?
They bring in a center. I think Hank don't mess around and hit that TP because he on his way out of there.
I don't know what the hell happened to Hank. He just like did somebody smash his mama? That we what happened? Like he catching up snaps. Like, come on, dog. One of the teammates hit his mama or something. Like they put a Delonte West. Like, what's going on?
How you gonna let the defense say nothing for you? Man,
he turned that ball over at least 3 games in a row. He was snapping that
ball.
Like you let the defense trick you out your snap. Tell them
he was looking so sorry on that bench that day. Over there and had to give him some encouragement.
Like you on their 2-yard line.
And you know, coach, dumb shit like that. Coach Low, he be cursing their ass out, boy.
Man, listen, I love Phil Holt, man. He is a dog. Did y'all watch the last well-off video where he got up and he spoke to everybody?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and he was like, "We're not where we need to be."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, the pieces that's coming, they just got this 6'8" kid. He about to come in December. He probably gonna come in the next couple
He
days.
needs some work. You talking about Jay? He need work.
He need work.
Yeah,
he need a lot of work.
Yeah, he need work. But hey, you can work. You can't keep tight, man.
But that work from now until if someone is well in tune with his craft, that work from now until when is that?
But guess what? That work,
August.
That work is all dependent upon him putting in that work. This is on him. If he see the field, it's gonna be because he put in the work mentally, physically, and emotionally.
Yeah,
that's where them 5 o'clock mornings come in.
He's 6'8", 350. So he reminds me of the kid McCoy who took the hat and threw the hat across the room when he was doing his announcement for Oregon. Hold on a second. When he was doing his announcement for Oregon, and now he done hit the portal again.
They all stupid. They think Dan Lannon want them. Dan
Lannon just didn't want us to get him.
So Prime don't get you, then he shelf you.
Right.
Like, oh, look at one of Dion's people I stole. And that's
I can't wait.
That's who you are to them around the coaching room.
All right, so we got another group of
a trophy,
people that want to join in.
Trophy.
So,
okay, hey, fellas, it's been real. Blessings, Joe. Mad Dog.
I love your show, bro.
Love your show, man.
All right.
All right, what about you, RPM? Do you have any final things you'd like to say?
Long live your show, man.
Appreciate it, man. What do you have any advice?
Platforms open. Keep talking. Until next time. Again, Chief.
And what about you, FRL?
Man, I enjoy your show. Appreciate you showing Prime and Colorado love. You know, you always get a lot of hate and everything. Downplayed, you always showing love. So I appreciate you doing that, man. Keep doing your thing.
Appreciate it. Yep. So let's see what we got. So let some ladies in, Mag Dog. All right, I'm gonna share it. Hold up. All right, I just reshared the link. If there's any few more people that want to chime in before we end the live, but hey, man, it is what it is, man. I'm surprised with the Baby T.O. leaving, but it is what it is. Next man up. I just want to update y'all. All right, so we got Alexis in the background. What's good, Alexis? Can you hear me, Alexis?
Oh, sorry, I had it on mute. How you doing, Matt Dog?
Doing good. How you doing?
Good. Just getting a chance to finally call in. I like to do that. So first of all, congratulate you on your show. You do awesome on your show. I try to catch all of your videos. So shout out to that. I just noticed the capture there where, they Baby T.O., as they call him, is going in the portal. With anything about it? I'm just not hearing about it. So he just decided to leave, or
yeah. So Baby T.O., that's Cordale Russell, wide receiver, has entered the transfer portal. There's no exact reason as of right now, but a lot of people are speculating, just with not being biased or sugarcoating it, is that he didn't want the smoke. So basically, he didn't want to compete because obviously we losing LaJohntay Wester, Travis Hunter, all 4 of our wide receivers. So with us knowing how Coach Prime get down, it's going to all be about competition. Best man wins. A lot of people had Baby T.O., Draylon Miller, Amarian Miller as one of the few guys as far as favorites to win a job. So this is very surprising to see him leave. And as from a team that's throw the ball, that's pass happy, as well as a team that have a head coach like Prime that's changing this thing around for years to come. So with Juju Lewis on the way, so it's very surprising for me. What about you? Now that you know that about this guy, Baby T.O. leaving, do you have any thoughts on it?
Yeah, I don't know. Of course, I don't know the young man that well, but when you nickname somebody Baby T.O., one thing about T.O., love him or hate him, That boy gonna play some football. He's still trying to play today. He'll go play somewhere in the NFL and have somebody let him. So the competitiveness, if you're gonna have that nickname, then you would think the situation you just spoke of would be ideal for him. Some of the top-ranked receivers going elsewhere or graduating, I guess I should say it that way, graduating or whatever the case may be, opened that door for him.
And not to cut you off, but I want to make notice of what you just said. That's facts, what you just said, which is absolutely great. Not only that, but you have T.O. coming to the games. So if you're naming yourself Baby T.O. and you also have T.O. on the sidelines.
Yes, we setting you up for success. We just telling you, here it all is in your hand. All you gotta do is take it in, literally run with it. Yes. For real. And for you to walk away from that makes me wonder, are you really Baby T.O.? Because I remember the days in the NFL when I could stand the sight of Terry Owens, but I could never take away that boy's work ethic and his ability to dive, win, and play a football game. You can't take that away. Okay, how you feel about it? So he was one of the best, and I will say deserved the gold jacket even before he got it. It took him a minute because of more off-field situations than on the field for them to give it to him, but well deserved. And so if you're gonna be named after him, you better have a little of him in you, when it comes to competing. So to run from something that appears to be, like I said, we don't know it all, right? We outside looking in. I get that. But what appears to be something that could be, if he really is that good, handpicked to shine him on to move on to bigger and better things if he performs well, right? To leave it, does make me wonder. And like I say, I don't know enough to make this a factual statement. I'm just going on outside looking in, and the little I do know about the situation.
Right.
So
we're doing the same thing that Stephen A. Smith would do, Shannon Sharp would do. So it's nothing wrong with us as far as speculating, until we hear something. But this was definitely breaking news. We had 600 some people on the chat that was actually surprised about the situation. But obviously, we know Coach Prime is definitely going to bring in more dogs, and so a lot of times these wide receivers or players in general realize that Prime ain't. He love you, but at the same time, he's all about business as well.
Yeah, he has to be. It's kind of like I was talking to in another chat earlier about that some schools just in general. It's not more than one school. And Coach Prime is the same way. Coach Prime been a winner since the doctor spanked his behind. So he really have difficulty with losing. He just do. And if you're not if you don't get on that bandwagon, then you're going to have a problem playing for him anyway. I don't care who you are and what your nickname is or how many stars you have. It's kind of like he said the other day, the reason why he don't take big value in stars, people 4 stars and 5 stars, and then they get on the field and don't even twinkle. That was literally his words. And it's true in some cases, So that's why I'm not so quick with these kids. I know I get it. I say kids because, of course, I'm more older than some of them. I'm older than their mother. They 18, 19 coming into college, right? Get all of this record, these stars and pats on the backs and and reading social media. And social media is just so prevalent now that it's like just ignore all the noise. And that's a challenge for a kid, but ignore all the noise and get on the field and perform. And I think that's what happened to Colorado. I think Coach Prime said it. So they start feeling themselves. They start believing the hype, drinking the Kool-Aid, whichever way you want to use it, say it. And got out there and fumbled the ball, if you will, literally on Kansas and lost their opportunity to be at least in the Big 12 championship game. And Lord, if you get in it, only knows what could happen from there, right? So that breaks my heart because I sure want to see them in it. Because if nothing else, we'll have an exciting Big 12 championship game no matter what with them in it. But again,
they were the better team, that's for sure. They was the better team. There's no reason why they should be waiting on the bowl. As good as they are, they should definitely be the team in the Big 12 for sure.
Yeah. So, and you're the best. And I say it all the time. And I'm a huge Georgia fan. And I say it all the time. When they come in the beginning of the year, those committees, even when it's Georgia that they rank number 1, I'm just turning up my nose and shaking my head because they haven't done nothing yet. Get out there and play like you number 1. And then I'll agree with the committee. Because don't believe all of that stuff. Coach Coach Kirby Smart, that they according to my nephew anyway, he's really good at telling them that y'all ain't done nothing yet. That you don't win based on what no committee thinks. You win on based on what happened when you kick this football off the tee. So until you do that, don't be believing all these rankings and rows and stars and everything else. I don't get nobody no star till they get on the field and play like one. I don't care who it is.
Exactly.
So I hope Juju
facts.
and everybody else that comes to Colorado performs to that standard. But it's a lot. It's pressure. That's pressure to put on people to come in behind Shedeur. Shedeur is gonna be a top NFL quarterback pick, and to come in and try to fill those shoes it's not gonna be no walk in the park. If it's a walk in the park, every year we'll have a different team that's a champion because everybody be doing it. It's not
That's
that
100%
easy.
true.
So I just say I cheer for him. Yeah. I wish him the best, but just give him a chance. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I definitely appreciate you for chiming in. I'm gonna get ready to end the live, but you definitely have to join the show more. It seems like you know some stuff about some football.
All righty. Well, I appreciate your time, honey. I just so happened to catch you. So I said, let me catch when I can speak to Matt Down and tell him I really appreciate him and his show and all his videos. I try to watch them all. So thank you for your time.
I've been seeing you down there. I appreciate you. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, man. I just wanted to break the news down with y'all. Try to give you guys a chance to have your voice be heard on the show. Appreciate everybody that chimed in, as well as Coach Barry. Appreciate you for the super chat as well. Over 500 people in the room, man. Hit the like button on y'all way out. But one thing is for sure, man, this ain't gonna stop anything, man. I mean, we haven't lost anything, to be honest. It's no player that has left that I'm worried about any bit, in my opinion. Lady C says, I am a new subscriber. Appreciate you for the subscribe. Appreciate that 100%. Salute Mag Dog on the growth. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate y'all for chiming in. It means a lot for you guys to chime in and share your thoughts. That's why I try to allow y'all to contribute, with because y'all voices are just as important as mine. I don't know everything. I may feel a certain way, and you guys might come on here and feel a certain way. But when it comes to this situation right here, I just personally feel like that Baby T.O. made a decision where later on he'll realize, like, man, I should have did this. Coming from a former player myself, I went to 3-4 different colleges because I was impatient. And I feel like Baby T.O. is gonna come to a realization that patience is very, very important, man. And one of the things that I wish that I would have done better is just stay patient and not go to this college and that college when this ain't working out. If you stay patient and wait for your opportunity, because it's going to come. It may not look like it, but with him, his opportunity definitely was coming, man. All he needed to do was be patient. The coaches know that he's not 100%. They was working with him. They understand his situation. They care about him. I mean, his favorite player is on the sideline. That's T.O., and you still leave, knowing 4 wide receivers left. I mean, it's just, maybe later we'll find out, exactly why he left, but it don't add up in my opinion, man. But I just wanted to update you guys and let you guys know that yes, we have Baby T.O. as well as Kirkland on today that has entered the portal. And with Kirkland, again, that's not a loss as well. I mean, he was 6'7", 3-something, but I mean, we have dogs on the line. You guys know about Cardi Smith as well as the other kid. I got to get used to the names, so many names, but we have another lineman that's just as good as well. So, but yeah, I mean, the portal is coming. So if any player that's on the Colorado Buffs roster right now think that it's heating up or it's already heated, they need to think again, man, because that transfer portal begins December 9th on Monday, and that is the day where I'm gonna probably be the most busiest of all time because, hey, Prime gonna hit that portal like never before, and he have already done it. So hit the like button on y'all way out. I'm gonna see if I can catch up with the comments real quick. You said it. Good luck. I know this because he went on Instagram and posted, "I love to feed my family." So I guess you're saying it's a money thing. Keep y'all family out of y'all ear. Facts, facts. Patience is key. He left because it isn't for us. Now, I mean, I can't say that. Women definitely know sports, man. You have, believe it or not, Life is Lauren is one of the females. Lexus that got on the channel. There's some women on this channel, man, that know about some football, man. Life is Lauren and Lexus, they know their stuff. But yeah, man, we pretty much gonna try them out, man. Y'all have a great holidays and get ready for Monday, man. That transfer portal is gonna probably have a lot of them leaving for sure.